Let's go! And away we go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I've had an interesting week. I have had a very, very interesting week this week. I see you, Illy. Oh, nice. Illy, that's awesome. That's awesome, Illy. Alright, we got a game list move. Let's see. You can exclamation mark game list if you want to take a look. If you need to take a look, you can always exclamation mark game list. And while you do that, it's been a very interesting week. On Tuesday was my brother's bachelor party, and it was a very, very good night. FF6, you got it. You got it, Illy. I'll bump up FF6 right now. King of Grayscale 2 is on the list. It's true. It's true. You could bump King of Grayscale 2. Give me 2 seconds here. We can do that right now. How is it in number 8? It was higher. King of Grayscale was at number 1 for a hot minute, and then people pushed it back down for your sake. What? I think Pint got a to the top in a chest and pushed it to the top for the trolls. I could be wrong, but I feel like somebody did that. Oh, it was Pint. Yes. Yes, it was Pint. It was indeed Pint. All right, so that puts 6 in the number 1 slot now. Which when we beat Pyre, whatever game is in the number 1 slot, will be the one chosen. We are gonna start doing the marble count, but we're gonna save that for one more round. We're gonna do one more of the number 1 position being the one that gets chosen, and then from there we're gonna start using it. We're gonna start marble racing it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know when we're beating Pyre. I think we still have a lot of Pyre to go. We're only on the 3rd stream. And I'm in no rush. I'm really enjoying it. It's okay. We're going to find a way to work on it more. The Riggy Jam helped my lethargy. Yo, I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad the jam motivated you. And like, all silliness aside, don't rush it for my sake. We will play it when it's ready. We will play it when it's ready. We just are excited and want to support you while also ribbing you lightly. But yeah, so I will obviously spare the details. But my brother's bachelor party was a hell of a night.
Charmander, Squirtle, Caterpie, Butterfree, Wurmple, Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey, Licky, Tongue, and Licky.
Hey Cal, how you doing? You're once again dog sitting before a different dog. Does this one bark all the time? A much better behaved dog? Okay, good. Okay, good. Also a cat and some fish? That sounds lovely. That sounds like a very fun time. That sounds like a very fun time. But yes, I will spare most of the details, but one of the things that we did for my brother's bachelor party is we went to a metal concert. Specifically, we went to go see Guar, which is a great metal concert, metal band. They put on an amazing show. They all dress up like aliens and like murder politicians on stage, and they like bleed gore into the audience. So this shirt that I'm wearing, I got at the show. When I bought it, it was a white shirt. But I bought it for the express purpose of getting it completely destroyed. That's why they have a pure white shirt that you can buy. Is like you buy it before they're set, you wear it into the set, and then you get covered in like gore, like stage gore and stuff. And then when it's all said and done, you get this. Oh my god, it looks rad and tie-dyed. I love it. I got one for myself and for my brother. Yo, Twyla, how you doing? Good to see you. Such a fun idea. Yes, should I? Okay, I will. I will show you. So like you can see, like you can see the bottom of the shirt where it did not, because I was in the mosh pit. This is the parts that did not get covered. Really? Ooh, are we honking? Are we honking? Cool. And then like in the back, you can see it too. Yeah, it's awesome. Fit check? Heck yeah. It does look intentional. It was not. It was not. This happened live at the show. And like, it's hard to see it. If I hold it up, you can probably still see it, like a little bit. But like, the tips of my fingers are still dyed. Where did the blue come from? There was also blue gore. Because there was also aliens getting cut open. So like, while they're playing, they have like space battles on stage too, where people like attack each other and like hack off each other's limbs and stuff. And all the limbs are obviously like stage prosthetics, and then they like bleed into the audience and stuff. It's incredible. They're amazing. So if you don't know about the band Gwar, they've been doing this for like almost 40 years now. And the whole thing, the whole concept of Gwar is that they are a bunch of aliens. I'm glad to hear the celebrating was good. It was very good. There are a whole bunch of aliens that came to Earth to take it over, but then got lazy, and they decided we're not going to destroy the human race because the human race is too good at destroying itself. So we can just do nothing and let the human race destroy itself. And when people check on us, we'll be like, no, we're taking care of it. And so the band is a gigantic political commentary through like dark humor and satire. It's fantastic. It definitely, like, they're definitely, you know, lyrical content from the 90s stuff, but musical content fucking incredible. My favorite of their albums are from like the early 2000s, when they, you know, made a lot of particularly specific shots at what was going on with the Iraq War. And it was very, very, very good. It was one of my brother's favorite bands. Yeah, we had a great time. And that was the second part of the night. The first part of the night was, you know, getting drunk and eating tacos. And then after the concert, things went crazy, and I'll just leave it at that. It was 2 days ago, and I'm still recovering. I'm definitely feeling a lot better today than I did yesterday, but yesterday I was a total fucking potato. So you know how things go. So that was why I moved.
Potato.
Correct. Exactly. So that was why I moved yesterday's stream to today. And now we're going to play some Pyre. I'm very excited to get back into it. Hi. Do I have water bottles? Not yet, but I can. Did you need a new water bottle? The dog wants my Culver. Oh no, the dog can't have your Culvers. I was reusing a plastic one, which I shouldn't do. Oh. What do you mean? Like, the one you got from Starbucks a while back? You're not supposed to use that more than once? I'm confused. Because, yeah, we can do that. No? Okay. Let me see here. I'm literally gonna look at the drinkware on the website. Yeah, I can do stainless steel. I can do stainless steel water bottles. And there's like sports water bottle. Yeah, there's a bunch of water bottle options. Yeah, there's a bunch of water bottle options. So I could definitely put some water bottles up. Is Pella, is there a specific one of my designs that you would like to have on a water bottle? Whether it's on the old store or the new store, and then we couldn't do that. That's kind of how I'm gonna do the merch store, is slowly but surely as people go, hey, can you put this on a thing? I'll go, yes. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. I don't think that's Pella's style. But oh, fuck yeah, bud on a water bottle would go really hard. That would go super hard. It would be funny though. It'd be amazing. I have oh fuck yeah bud on a coffee mug, and that was the correct choice. I have zero regrets about that decision. Oh, true, right? It's very good. But yeah, no, that goes to everybody, by the way. That goes to everybody. If you're like, not yet, but I'll be needing a new Spine Shark mouse pad in the near future. Okay, good to know. Good to know. But yeah, that goes to everybody. Like, if you're like, hey, there's a design on your old merch page that I really, really like, but I want it from your new merch store, just tell me. I'll move it right the fuck over. I have no problem with that. I would rather spend the effort to make something available to people that they actually want rather than guessing. All right, let's get Pyre up and running. Yo, Captain Collateral, welcome in. Is everybody's profile picture not showing up? Or is it just some people's? I've been noticing that's been happening a little bit. The board thing is not like being covered in stuff and the rest of me and having mirrors my arm in one specific spot. Yeah, fair. Oh. What's on your old merch store? I will have to find it to show you. Well, okay, hang on. We have a couple things here. Also, can you all hear the game or can you not hear the game? Had an explosion of a profile pricked when I streamed, but that was years ago. Interesting. I'll have to take a look. Not yet. Okay. You should be able to, so I'm just gonna try to recapture it. Give me one sec. There we go. Now you should be able to hear it now. You can fix the audio during prolonged eye contact. Alas, unfortunately, no, because I do need the audio. I do need other audio for prolonged eye contact, which we're gonna do now.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy a healthy dose of prolonged eye contact. 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 Lick your lips to make it more comforting.
There we go. Or we can not do prolonged eye contact. Listen, I don't control the salt vault. I don't control the salt vault, all right? It does what it does. I streamed Sunless Skies for a charity event. Oh, nice. And then my friend suggested I keep streaming with one to see me die in the game. Oh my god. That's really cool, though. Alright, it looks like the visuals are capturing correct, and it looks like the audio is capturing correct. I think we have succeeded. Okay, what have I done? What have I done? How did I capture my hair in my glasses? All right. Nest of Triesta. We've done 6 rights. And I haven't lost a right yet. All right, we've talked to everybody. We just did this. Genuinely impressive. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. We'll see if we can keep the streak going. And we did everything in here. Yes, we did. Okay, cool. We just met Pamitha and Tamitha? Yes. Yes, we have Pamitha on the team now. We still haven't had the opportunity to really learn much about a lot of people. That's a shame. I hope we get more opportunities to when we're talking to people soon. Oh, that's right. And we have surround sound. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with the surround sound feature. The path to freedom beckons you, press on. Let's do it. There's full-on hail outside right now? Is there actually? Damn. Downtown sure is. Wow. Hello, Iloran. You made way too much chicken Alfredo. That sounds like the best problem. A precarious path leading towards the woods. Lone minstrel cautions that the one path down the cliffs is rather treacherous. Okay. Sulphur Main. No relation to Gucci. The wagon has hit a snag, descending the Black Crags. What? Gucci Mane. Oh no. Do I have to explain Gucci Mane? Gucci Mane is a rapper. That's the important part you need to know. Mara made funny noises when she was eating it, so I guess it ended up fine, but there was such a mess. I mean, I am glad that Mara enjoyed the Alfredo. Great success. Good words. Oh, yes. Yes, cow. The wagon has hit a snag descending the Black Crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jadariel is not pleased. First, that blasted little bird. Now, this. When is Alfredo not a mess? When you finish eating it. Though you lack Jadariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all of the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. I don't think you understand. It was overflowing the pan. That sounds like you need a larger pan. That does sound like a problem, but that doesn't sound like the problem of too much Alfredo. That sounds like a problem of not enough pan.
Te faras.
He's very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward, down the jagged slopes toward Wakingwood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Not enough pan? Exactly. Pamatha says she can procure a talisman here, versus Gilman thinks he can dig up something valuable. Do we want a talisman, or do we want something valuable? Thank you all for the pans. Alright, Gilman, let's see what you can do. Flameberg is just another word for the village, honestly. Sir Gilman is relieved at your decision to take the flatter of the two paths down the Black Crags, though nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down. Flamio, my good Hotman. Yeah. True. This knight mislikes these heights. That's one hell of a way to say it. For shame, Master Reader. You must take this knight for a common craven coward. He buries his head in the soil. When you at last coax him back up, you see that he has an item of some sort. Ha ha! This knight did have you fooled there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Sir Gilman found porous crystal. His fear of heights remains. We got a crystal. It's very porous. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of the Waking Wood. It is here the sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rights beckon, and the rights take precedent above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes two possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Well, we don't got one of those. We don't got one of those. We only have Greymoor and Needlefield. Lone Minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rites here. And the Lone Minstrel says his client Sandalwood once resided here. Rights knowledge feels beneficial. Maybe we can get some rights knowledge. Sandalwood is a master in the rights, or used to be at least. Then, well, it's not my place to say. Doubtless he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rights, not far from here. However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. The woods seem to have encroached. There's no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Let's trust Tizo. Tizo's cute. Bay is also cute, but let's go to the Underthicket. What could possibly go wrong? Always trust Tizo? True. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later, there shall be time to pursue your vocations. The thing I find very funny is we pop out from one direction and then pop out over here. So the non-Euclideanness of the woods is shown by the way that the carriage kind of will be in the top left and then appear on the bottom right and then appear in the center. It's just how is this happening? And the crystal beckons. The crystal beckons. What brings you to me this time, my dear reader? You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? Request of her a scribe trial. You need but choose among those unenlightened fools with whom you travel. Alright. Sandra has taken an interest in Jadario. Prevail and earn a unique talisman. Ah, the crystal can just be sold. Got it. Okay, then you can hold on to this. Also, make sure to ask how she's doing. I will, but we're going to do the trial first. We ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jadariel. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. I think the game says you pick up a valuable item, it just means something you can sell. That makes sense. It did say valuable item. I did know that, and that was why I picked it. But I also have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. Soon Jadariel appears in the heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? What is the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The vault's not disabled. 2 people have used it already. Both Pint and Illy used it. And Cat. Yes, and Cat. What is the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders, no? I guess mobile Twitch is being fucky for her. Oh, yeah, it's 100% a mobile Twitch problem. It's 100% Twitch mobile. State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths. Though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Uh-oh. 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 What the heck? Okay, that was annoying. The fucking... I got stuck on the symbols. Oh my goodness. Okay. What? All right, this is a problem. This is a problem. Get out my way. What? Oh my god, this is tough. Doing this with Jadariel alone is really hard. Holy shit. What? Okay. I am actually really, really annoyed right now. I'm gonna lose. Come on! Oh my god. I don't actually know how to get past them because I'm such a slow character. That sucked. Such an outcome. No doubt you were crisper in your youth, demon, now grown so languid. Well, I have much more time to spare than you. Should you decide to muster more of your past strength, return and prove it. Yeah, we can do better. What does Inanya mean? Yeah, I'm curious about that. I do not like solo Jody. Finally. I was trying to do that before, it wasn't working. Personally use the moon crest for scribe trials, fair enough. Well, it's certainly fitting that she is fighting three harps, which she personally can't stand. Oh shit, I got sniped. I didn't even see her grab it from me. There we go. We got there this time. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I'm never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Alright, we did it. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? Solium's horn. Yo, bombshell boy, how you doing? Welcome in. Scribe trials are very hard. Fair enough. Ooh, more and faster aura. We do like that. More aura. Alright, we did the thing. Is there more book to read? No, there's no more book to read yet. We will find more books soon. What's on your mind? How would you rate this game? Bombshell, this game has been fucking great. This thing has been fucking great. I've been really, really enjoying it, and I do recommend it. It's a ton of fun. Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long I've been imprisoned here? 1,000 years? You guessed that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. I've been imprisoned thus for 837 years. According to my count, at least. It's possible I've lost track, though given my state, I can assure you I've had ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long it's been. Although, enough of that for now. Let's get back to business. Damn, she killed some people. It's only $4, right? Wait, Pyre's on sale right now? Oh my god, everybody fucking buy Pyre. If you don't own Pyre, buy it right now. I bought it full price and it was worth it. If it's only $4 right now, fucking go buy it immediately. Amethyst status, no telling. Wow. Spring sale? Oh dear. I can't be buying things for spring sale. No buying things for spring sale for me. Alright, investigate the surroundings. Perhaps the tall grasses in this area hold some clue about the informant. Oh, Twitch? Everything okay? Can you... Did stream go down? You find nothing of interest, while sifting through all the tall brush of the underthicket. But then... It seems like a game I would like. Twilight, yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, it's you know, it's the same devs who did Hades. So if you like that art style, that storytelling style, and that music style, you're in for a treat. The music in this game is fantastic. Oh! As an aside for a second, during this week, they also made Bastion. Oh, yeah, they also made Bastion. They made Transistor. Right? Yes. You haven't played that either? Supergiant, just as a game company, Supergiant, you're gonna have a good time with their games. Absolutely fantastic games. The aesthetics and vibes are really, really good. You're also back to the stream. Welcome back. So what I was going to say, just speaking of music, it twigged my brain. So Azura sent me a TikTok, and that TikTok was somebody playing Tool songs on a 12-string guitar. And while listening to somebody play Tool songs on a 12-string guitar, like the awesome complicated Tool riffs, but doing it on a 12-string, you know what I realized? Darren Korb's entire aesthetic is what if I wrote Tool riffs on a 12-string guitar and then also laid down some really fat bass lines. That's it. That's the vibe, especially for Hades. Hades especially. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. And if I can, I'm gonna share it. Music that tickles the brain, FF7 main theme. Don't pint. Stop it. Don't do that to me right now. Don't do that to me right now. Don't do that to me right now. Hades is really, really good. I get it. It's a fantastic game. Can I share this to myself? I 100% totally can. Or can I just find the TikTok on the internet? I can probably do that too. So many versions of the same song. Yeah, my review, my spoiler-free review of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth would just be a link to the main theme on a 10-hour loop. That's my review. Can't wait to get home so I can actually play it. Fair. Aha, I found it. Okay. Let me just put this here. Let me just unmute my Chrome audio. And just, so this is on a 12-string guitar playing the song 46 and 2 by Tool, which is a great song. But I just want you to just listen to this and tell me that this is not just Darren Korb. It's just a song from the Hades soundtrack. Out of Tartarus, play that one for comparison. True. Laughing at the comment, this is now 92 and 4. True. And then, yeah, by comparison, let me go find Out of Tartarus. Like, unreal. It's so good. It's so good. Like, Darren Korb's Tool, it's the same song, just Darren Korb's love for Tool is so written on his sleeve the moment you realize it's just Tool in a different instrument. And that's not a shot at Darren Korb. Anyone who can write the way that the musicians in Tool write are fucking musical geniuses. Like, you just, if you have the same melodic brain, you're just another musical genius. And just for funsies, everybody, here's original 46 and 2 on non-12 string guitars. Just for a minute. I won't play the whole thing. Oh, they're gonna make... It's 6 minutes. This song's only 6 minutes long, Pella. I just assume the tools are 10 minutes minimum. That's a fair assumption. That's a fair assumption. Yeah. It's not Pyre. It was Pyre related. It was all Darren Korb. It was all Darren Korb. Listen, if you don't want tangents in your Twitch streams, don't watch somebody with ADHD. Tool is knockoff Hades soundtrack. Got it. Wow. Wow. Pint. You tried. It was very good. This is not the longest tangent we've been on. That's true. What is it, Tizo? It was fun. It was funny as hell. It was funny as hell. Skrakri. Tizo seems to have found a clue to the whereabouts of the lone minstrel's client. If you take the T and the two O's and the L and out of, yeah, and then you add an Hades, you can get Hades from True. That is absolutely true. That is a good connection. See, what I want now, though, is I would love somebody to do Tool-style covers of Hades songs. I think that would be neat. I just want Danny Carey-esque polyrhythmic chaos on top of the Hades soundtrack. The little imp brings you to a The little imp brings to you a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first until you notice a message carved into the inside. Someone call Richard DB. True. 6 minutes is a very short prog song. It is a very short prog song. What's the thing with 12-string guitars? Like, what's special about them? It's a certain tone. It creates a certain tone. So because 12-string guitars, the way that they're strung, right, is it's 2 strings per fret. So you're getting a layered sound. Because when it's still set up like a 6-string guitar, but there's 2 strings on each thingy. I'm not a guitarist, so I'm gonna lose you with the technical stuff. But that basically means, like, when you strum the high string, you're actually strumming 2 strings, so you're getting this double resonance, usually a high and a low that are tuned together. So you get this really cool resonance that you don't get with a normal 6-string guitar. And it just adds a different flavor. Yeah. The resonance, exactly. Which is unlike an 8-string guitar, which is actually just an extended range guitar. Also allows for variation of the sound, plus resonance, plus half notes. Yeah, you can do a lot of interesting stuff with a 12-string guitar like that. But there's a message inside this bark. You found a bark strip. It must mean something. Notify the group. Also, oh no, I can no longer make Tizo trolls. Oh no! I'm sorry. So, is some kind of message from this sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinder Root? Curse you, otherwise helpful testosterone? The pros and the cons, right? Grounds well traveled by saps knowledgeable in the rights. True. It's due northwest. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone, rest up. Big day coming up. Also, you did not actually read the message. I didn't realize that I could. I thought the message was just going to come up. Oops. Can I look at it if I look at it in my inventory? Can be sold to Slug Market. On a sturdy strip of bark, it is written, "Come to Cinderroot -S." Okay, cool. You can mouse over yellow item names the same way you mouse over the orange text. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. See, this is why I'm a big believer that game devs should get me to test all of their games, because not only will I break them in ways that they weren't expecting me to break them, I'm also too singular-minded. So if you want to know if something is conveyed well enough for a fool to get it, just give it to me. I'll miss it. I didn't realize Sandra's orb vibrated when you hovered over it. Yeah, no, I didn't notice that either. Dies cackling in solidarity. Cat, you break things in different ways than I break them, which is fascinating to me. Like, you just kind of turn the game on and the game crumbles around you, where I find ways to get into places that I shouldn't be able to get into. The amount of times that I've just ended up like behind a wall. No clip, right back to the Commonwealth. Exactly. We've already got some resources, so I think I'm gonna mentor a companion. Is that not the same thing in different directions? You get into places you shouldn't be, and cat gets. Yeah, no, it's true. That is valid and accurate. Let's mentor Sir Gilman. Gilman deserves it. This knight shall be your eager protege. You sit down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he's beginning to understand. E. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. That happens to me too, just not as often. I broke Soma by phasing through the wall less than 15 minutes after waking up. Amazing. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. That's spicy. Sir Gilman and his allies are banished, he shall instantly Yes. This knight has little fear of banishment should his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots. So it was into a quest location, so the game didn't know what to do with that and soft-locked. Oh no. Oh no. This, I like this because it's like, if you play like a reckless fool, Sir Gilman will protect your ass. Which is great, because I play like a reckless fool. Alright. I will be right back. It is that time where Twitch decides that ads need to be run. I broke Transistor by finding an ability combination that interacted with in an extremely broken way that the devs hadn't predicted. Confirmed because I tweeted at them and asked. That's actually amazing, Callow, and I love that. I pick up a game and it's dedicating the most stable it can imagine being. Pint, I feel like... I feel like that is your blessing to make up for your traffic curse. Like, most stable gameplay, most frustrating driving experience. That's the trade. I can't break games that I can break every other technology I touch. Microwave, broken. Dishwasher, broken. Yeesh. Switch, fixed now, but it was broken for a while. I am sorry. I will be right back, because Twitch is about to say it's ad time. I'll see you all in a second, and then we're gonna go to the next place, maybe meet Sandalwood and do some rites. See you in a sec. All right, we back. Let's do some Pyre. Let's Pyre it up. Spinning tick tick. Most of the issues Baldur's Gates for me has been honestly optimization, a bunch of unreachable things, but that's a given considering that most of said issues were in Act 3, which is loads heavier on a PC and less polished than Act 1 by realities of early access. Interesting. On my old computer, 14 used to make it overheat and crash the whole computer. Oh, good lord. Alright, let's continue our journey. Cinder root. Also, several of the keys were falling off. Oh my god. You have reason to suspect the informant, Sandalwood, may have come through here. He literally told us he was going to be here. Yo, Spectrum. Hope you're enjoying Pyre. I'm really enjoying Pyre. It's been really fun. Also, Spectrum, congratulations on Octane sweeping its latest round of the Sandralust poll. It got moved into the next round in a full sweep. That's my own fault though. My preferred stim is sticky tack and it gets in the keys, so I try to fish it out and the keys fall off because I listened too high. Oh geez. He told you he'd be at the edge of the woods and then he wasn't. True, that's true. To be fair, that is a reason to suspect that. Yep. Not even meaning as critique, it was just inevitable because mass testing is mass testing. If anything, it's a huge part of why Baldur's Gate is as good as EA. No, 100%. Yeah. I've fallen off on the voting thing, but that is great news. No, you're good. It's a long series of polls. I am not expecting everybody to actually be active on it every single week. What's this about my Tina? I'm assuming the letter. Yeah, okay. I forgot the last series. You never post the links. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't post the links because who I am as a person this week. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. So you're so valid. Thank you. Yeah, I've been a little bit of a mess this week. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area. As your search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles the little limp Tizo. Messes in chat. Yeah. Not accusatory, but the player's notifications. How I remember. No, it's valid. I have made sure to post the links for every single round except this one, so that is fully on me. Skara! Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. Oh my. Tall figure strides forward from the trees, making it sound like laughter. Ooh. Benny showed me some of your clap stuff. Oh, did Benny show you some of our Soulsbornian tendencies stuff? I hope you liked it. The imp charges towards him. And leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Oh, of course Sandalwood is a tree person. Why wouldn't Sandalwood be a tree person? Hail, Tizo. But you look famished. Here. The tall sap. Tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Oh! Somebody had mentioned something about being a sap, and I thought it was just like they were a sucker. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. Hell yeah. The tall sap produces something the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce to you my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. There he is. Is the Lone Minstrel's client, Headwind's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. Oh shit, he's our leader? I said he might need a hand mixing and mastering. Yeah, I would. Spectrum, we could use your help mixing and mastering. Some of this stuff reminds me of the Flashbulb too. Have you heard of them? I haven't. I'd be very interested in that. Volfred is such a name. It is a name. It is very name. It has been too long, Volfred, sir.
There are many temples.
Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days?
Simbaratas.
They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my kin, but we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. Wait, we're being fired? You consider what to say to all of this. Volfred intends to relieve you of your duties to the group. It's the same musician, Spectrum. I'll DM you the same link I sent Benny for reference at your leisure, not to listen to now. I would love that, Spectrum. Y'all don't... I know it's the same people, very similar motif. It's literally, so, Spectrum, it's literally one person. Darren Korb does it entirely solo. It's literally, so it's just his sound. Is this the same universe? No, it's just one guy. It's just his sound. We had this discussion already. Yes, Cal, but Spectrum wasn't here. Why y'all snarking at Spectrum right now? Y'all chill. No, Spectrum, frankly, you don't need to apologize. I understand that people are very, very excited about this game, but when people are genuinely asking genuine questions, maybe don't snark at them. Thank you, appreciate it. Y'all are wonderful, but please, I get your excitement for the game, but y'all have kind of been sitting at about a 12 out of 10, and I'd like you to come back to an 11. Thank you. Technically, if you want to take an Easter egg as canon, this is the same universe as Hades. That's interesting. I wasn't entirely sure whether Spectrum was joking or serious. I mean, that's valid. I would rather take somebody's questions at face value. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. I'm not actually mad at you. But I do want people to remain cordial. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not going anywhere. Sorry, Tree Man. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze, and assert to him you do not feel that your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir. I'm Headwind. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Not just a reader, they're our friend. My friend. They're not disposable. We made them a promise, and now our freedoms are intertwined. Volfred smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere. For it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours.
Maderusat.
Now then, Tariq?
Nimsare.
Aye, Volford, sir?
Davis granitas.
Come, let's have a chat.
Parostasare.
Of course, sir. Volford strides toward the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Volford Sandalwood joined you. He knows much of the rites. Did he join us? Welcome aboard. Not a great first impression. No. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the Glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Page revealed. The demon. Hey, you guys, you know, I guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise, which we just opened here just now. So, give you a great deal, just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Oh, wait. It's Falcon Ron. Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. I forgot. We're supposed to be being a dingus.
Dusheliamitas.
Good day to you as well, Ron. Didn't want to say anything. No, Scrungliness should return. We should return to the Scrungly. Just in case you hoser this one too. Oh, fucking right, eh? Cal, you, you summoned it. Ooh, fuck yeah, bud. I don't think we need this fucking strip of bark there anymore, so we can probably sell this, eh? At least poor Alpha spare for now. Oh, fucking right, eh? Here you go, eh?
Oh.
And here's a fucking bark strip there, eh? No. I'm fucking Jesus fucking Christ, eh? One goddamn little coin off. God fucking damn it, eh? I sell the contract, but I like the contract because the contract gives me money. And I don't have enough items for everybody, so somebody might as well be holding on to it. Apparently not. No, yeah, well, because I wasn't being aggressive enough. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you're my favorite customers I had all week, eh? If you want, I can share, post the image of the Easter egg in the Discord or share here. Drop it in the Discord, because it'll get buried in chat here eventually. And that way I can take a look at it when I have a chance. But thank you. Oh, fuck, bud. Oh, now you want to fucking talk, eh? Oh, you want to have a fucking little chit-chat there, bud. Before I talk to you, I got a fucking book to read there, buddy. The Demon. In the words of Gol Galathinian, the master fucking general there, bud. Emperor Mur, I could scarcely recognize him when I last fucking found him, eh? Half-started animal, horns sprouted from his head, eh? And a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who fucking conquered countries there, bud. Feared my emperor then in such ways as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, eh? When I discovered him, he was already fucking fighting for his life. The little imp Haub proved a little help against the Sisters of the Arch there, bud. Whose entire lives were culminating in this fucking instant. I was unable to fucking watch there, buddy boy. My heart ached with such pity for this man, and for the love I felt for him when I'd served him, that I sprang to his defense, eh? Somehow I don't think they expected a hoser to read these, but this is amazing. Listen, you never fucking know when a hoser's gonna read a book, okay? You call upon me for some fucking purpose, my reader? Oh, fuck, bud. I was just gonna ask what's on your mind, but it looks like you got nothing on your mind, so that's okay there, buddy. Oh, let's have a fucking chit-chat with Wolfred there. As you approach Wolfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then... Tariq, if you have a moment. Aye, Wolfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem them worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his fucking hat in your direction, eh? If you wish my own estimation, Wolfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it's not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that their achievements are self-evident in having reached the Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet they and the others followed them. Indeed. Your words make sense as ever, Tariq. What does little Tizo think of them, I wonder? Scraha key there, bud. Tizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. There you have it, sir. I see. Hoser Tizo, you're welcome. You're welcome. A little Hoser Tizo is a treat. Is there a redeem to turn off Hoser? It stops eventually. He continues to examine you. I think it's called End Stream. High praise isn't oft-spoken by those two, my kin. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us. Tariq and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word. Although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Wolfred's design is great. No, Sandalwood looks amazing. Even if he is a bit of a fucking self-righteous dingus. Commence the rite. You have reached the celestial landmark. You shall now stand against your adversaries. There's a thing about Vortex that I don't want to buy now, but it's kind of spoilery. Yeah, wait on it. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site of the Glade of Lu, and now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility that you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow.
Sacre ma spectacular.
Well, goodness, by the roots of Luslorian. The third of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Wise Philosopher. But it appears the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners, One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. Oh my god. Of all the faces I expected to be behind that mask, that was not the one. That was not the one I predicted. Even a little bit. Even a little bit. H. Manly Tinderstaff. Perhaps you've heard of me, my fellows and myself. Perhaps you know us as the Chastity. The triumvirate bent on exploiting the rights to gain status in the Commonwealth. Oh my god. I feel like this guy needs to be smarmier. Hang on. I feel like this is the Maximilian Pegasus of this game. It seems like there's always a Maximilian Pegasus, and this feels like the Maximilian Pegasus of this game. I swear to God, what? Pyre, if I do it, are you gonna be mad? You and the Maximilian Pegasus? Listen, Every time I bust out the Maximilian Pegasus voice, it's for a good reason. And this is a good reason. My fellows and myself, perhaps you just know us as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I'm just whiling away the time, making small talk. Now then, as I've introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Volfred and hear his voice. Not this, Manly really doesn't fuck.
Lumentranitas.
Manly Tenderstoff is not to be trusted. He's a sycophant who seems certain he will land a position of high standing once he's free. I think he's actually giving Manly too much credit. He's not that cool. True. Neither reveal yourselves to him nor me. Yeah, I did this for the big bad in Final Fantasy IX. What's his fucking nuts? I don't remember his actual name because he was just Maximilian Pegasus to me. Well? Kuja, yes, Kuja. Kuja is Maximilian Pegasus. Yeah, Kuja. Beneath her mask, Dario stares back at him in silence. You suspect Volfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now, how very rude indeed. Well, fine. Ignore me, but do so at your own peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rites commences at any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn. So annoying and hilarious. True. Ooh, a certain item lets you repick and lets you reclass.
Again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far.
Wait, it's Liu? It's not just Liu?
There are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead.
It might just be his accent. Okay.
Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
Wow, he's actually rooting for us this time. He normally mocks us, but he's actually rooting for us now. I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well do you know these woods? Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. You might do better to beware of them. Manly is so obnoxious that he has to root against him. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a case of he's cheering for you because he hates Manly that much. When Jadario continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent? Fine, let us begin the dance indeed. Oh no, I have hiccups. One sec. Also, this music does fuck. He has to root against him. True. True. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. Allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return to my proper station in the Commonwealth. I'm gonna fucking set you on fire, dude.
Who shall strive for freedom?
What if I made Gilman even faster?
Sir Gilman,
What if Gilman was just the fastest thing on this planet?
Rookie.
What if fast?
Very well.
You can count on me, Rita darling. Are you quite ready finally, oh Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm may come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along, let's give the stars a show. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he's every bit my equal, and is poised to guarantee that the Tinderstoff line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. Everyone's saying, Manley doesn't fuck, just proven incorrect. Yeah, who let this man procreate? Who let this man fuck? This knight does not know you good, does know about you, good rookie, but he is quite finished listening to that sap's idle blather. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Come on, let's get him. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? Sapling is nothing but an extension of Manley. If he's banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manley and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker.
Get sniped. Oh, what's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in on upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now, these grasping roots and vines. They may not hold you in such high esteem as I. I don't know if you've been outside, but it's pollen season. The only thing trees are doing right now is fucking. It's true. Oh, enjoy your pie, Captain Collateral. Oh boy.
Your adversary Manley is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Unacceptable.
Okay. He teleported.
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
Yeah, but I'm fast.
Freedom.
Oh dear, the woods are closing in. Uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you stand aside a while, we could put an end to this much sooner. I feel like oh boy.
Her wings have served her true.
Yeah, but I can fly, motherfucker. Say, have you ever noticed it's feeling rather crowded out here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you. 100. Hang on. Oh, resents you for being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. So cease with all your scurrying about that damn door, and let me handle this. No, I don't think that I will.
All for naught. Twas dangerously close.
Get wrecked. Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. I'm sorry, I'm not indulging your praise kink, dude. Oh shit. Get fucked.
So it is.
Team gotta go fast, y'all.
It's nearly ended.
Valiant Return is so good.
Ferocity unbridled.
Get fucked.
It is done.
Get fucked.
The Nightwings prevail again. Their adversaries prove no match for them. The right is done.
I'm telling you, team fast. Team fast and fly. I honestly felt like Pamitha was going to be more help there, but team fast. Fast is the strategy. That's the strategy. We just gonna run. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. That ought to wipe the smug look off of that sap's face. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. She was plenty help. Scored once? True, she did score once. That's more than Manly scores. But I'm very, very, very disappointed. I thought perhaps we had something going on here between us. You scratch my back and I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decided to spit in my face. Manly, no we didn't. You'd like that too much. I mentally put characters into different classes and Ruki and Gilman both fell into my Rusher class. Yeah, 100% Callow, 100%. Fine. We'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. The exiled Pamitha perhaps can learn the errors of her kind.
Well, Tamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether or not you like it. When flying, Pamitha moves faster. That feels useful. After banishing an adversary, Pamitha moves 30%. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got super fast, or we've got do damage. I think making her... Okay, so I have a lot of people who move really, really quickly already. So I think having her, instead of just moving quickly, having her be a little bit more aggressive is a good idea.
The holy power of the eldest matriarch.
You want some context for these talent trees that might be helpful? No, thank you for asking, though. I feel like something isn't signposted well. I know that I can choose between them. I know I don't have to commit to just one tree. I know that if I was to take this and take this, then I could start taking these as well. I do know that I don't have to take the whole tree, but I do find the trees combo nicely together. If it's something else, then I'll take the L.
Until the stars align.
That was well done, my kin. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouch for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course. KK Fogart, yeah, enjoy. This is an L positive stream. Yeah, if I fail from my own meanness, that's just how it be. Wolfsteed, you must you be rude for no reason? Yeah. Yeah. I want to know why he doesn't want me around. Like, is he also a reader? I guess he would be, wouldn't he? After thwarting the chastity in a decisive victory, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of our plan. Go, have your reader there consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say, high up? All this talk of double crossing is making me hungry for a slice of blueberry pie. Yeah, get that blueberry pie.
Teremane mravis.
And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Wolford mentioned, I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. You know, I want a salted popcorn emoji. That'd be good. Oh, like something similar. So like I do have the sip emote now. Which is, you know, very good if you want to be cheeky at me. If you want to be cheeky at me, you have the sip emote. But I could look into getting a popcorn emote as well. Oh, like an animated one where they're eating the popcorn. Ooh, that could be fun. Happy Pie Day. Which wins? Hello. Thank you. Happy Pie Day. Good to see you. No one is getting my reference. I'm unfortunately missing it. That doesn't mean that it's not a good reference. That means that I'm not remembering it right now. I'm sorry. So I do eventually have a couple of animated emotes coming from Polymune. She's just been really busy and going through a lot of life stuff. But I could also ask to see if she could also add a popcorn animated emote as well. There's another person who has really good animated emotes. So my friend Sand Ghost, and Maud, and just all around amazing human being. She just got a whole bunch of new emotes done, and I think that the emotes are really fucking cute. Like this one for like I'm gonna fight you is adorable, and this one and well, actually, I mean, they're all really good, but like specifically for animated emotes, like I love the animation style, so I might commission them to get some really, really adorable animated emotes to go for mine, because my animated emotes do not have any visual consistency, and I'm okay with that. I've given up on the animated emotes having any sort of visual consistency. My static ones do, and that's fine. But also, Which Wins, how are you doing? Good to see you. I also saw you're going to be playing 14 again at some point. The popcorn emote will get a lot of use there. Yes. The Final Fantasy 14 is returning to the weekend streams. So on the weekends, we will be going back to playing 14 since we are almost finally finished A Realm Reborn. We're almost done the patch quests. We're almost at the part where we go to the we'll go to the expansion. We're almost to the award-winning expansion, Heavensward. And now I get to do the rest of the game in a really fucking cool car. Where did you even leave off? Who cares? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The plot of the patch quests has not even remotely penetrated my noggin. My brain, ever since we finished the main story of A Realm Reborn, all of the MSQ patch quests, it's been like, story's been like, and that's it. None of it is here. So I am excited for Heavensward, where I feel like I'll actually start absorbing plot again. There's only been light story, to be fair. Exactly. The most important thing is that Ghost Fist Gonzalez now has a really fucking cool car. The game is aware that people don't really retain the ARR patches and will give you refreshers when necessary. Don't worry. Heck yeah. Great. I trust that the game will remind me of things. Also, we made you do Hildy during patch quests, if I remember correctly. You did. You did, yes. Which was great. That was fun. And I am looking forward to doing more Hildy. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolford has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Once more you look toward the heavens. Seek now your destination. It's time. I think it might be this one. Ooh, okay. I'm very unobservant, but I am just noticing now that all the other stars are around it, and this one is very fancy looking. I feel like this might be important. I feel like this one's gonna be important. That's all I'll say about that. So like, okay. Sensing some gravitas? Yeah, sensing a bit of gravitas. And also, okay. Not sure what gave that impression. You're right. So like the other thing too, can I back up? No, I can't. Okay. So like the Hades symbol, not the Hades symbol, oh my god, the Pyre symbol. The Pyre symbol is like a 5-sided star but doesn't quite connect, right? Like when you look at it, it's a 5-sided star, but then it doesn't connect the last piece. It goes up instead. But if I remember correct, it has 8 stars. So it tells me that there's 8 rights. But also, this doesn't feel like we're anywhere near the end of the game. So shit's about to happen.
To Provensare.
So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Elodiel, the sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Whether the summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. And at the very top, the fall of Solia. The temple at the highest point of the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Volfred, sir, how did you know? Volfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts as though he's directing them at you. Why? Because Volfred has done these rites probably countless times. Probably. That one was a surprise, Ruku. You got me. You got me with that one. Oh, shit. It's okay. It could have been worse. There may or may not be a new golden chest. And the new golden chest is definitely something. That's all I will say. Ruko, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. So good to see you. Oh, so I'm just saying there's a new golden chest, and it is definitely something. The new golden chest definitely is. Yeah, Pint knows. So, okay, what I was thinking was, okay, there we go. Less blurry. We refocus because I'm sitting back. Yeah, Volfred has probably done this, quest a million times, and there's probably a choice that needs to be made, at the end of this that Volfred won't make. Because it's probably not great. Because freedom isn't free. Please tell me it's 10 minutes of low-volume Falcon Ron mumbling. Oh my god. That is hilarious and also cursed. That would be very funny. Screens? I'm gonna switch back in just a sec. I hadn't touched the game yet. Volfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, though he's directing them at you.
I too can read, my kin.
Okay, couple things. Okay, a couple things there. Yeah, that just hit me like a brick. Wow. First time I'd been playing a game where a plain English sentence made my blood run cold. Yeah. Remember last time when I said something about how none of the party members understood a word Tariq was singing because he was singing in English? Holy shit. Wow, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like actually... I redeemed backseat to delete it. This is very good. This is very good. Thankfully, Salt is ADHD. It's true. It's true. It does come in handy for these types of things. Okay, so... Weirdly enough, okay. I predict... Thank you, Thwomp. Okay. So I called him being a reader. So like him being a reader wasn't... I'm a little sad that the Thwomp oof didn't happen during the Suns immediately after Volfer's line, but still. No, I'm glad it didn't. Okay. The best part about that is it becomes very, like, it's very easy to predict that Volford is a reader. It's very easy to predict that Volford is a reader. And in fact, the fact that I knew that Volford was about to tell me that he was a reader made the moment hit actually harder. Because he goes, I too can read, my kin. And I'm like, yeah, of course. I knew it. I knew you could read. And then the actual reveal hits. He literally says they're his books. Yeah, exactly. He says they're his books, right? So it's like, the fact that he's a reader isn't the cool part. It's the fact that he speaks to you directly in English after the entire game has already established that's not the language people speak here. So like, also peep his tattoo. What, on his hand? Oh, on his fucking head. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, that's a really cool way for tree people to have tattoos. So like the implication here is that English is the language of the readers. The only time you see the player characters, the title screen at the very beginning of the game, or they're dressed in a gray cloak with a star symbol on them. The other characters mention that they know you're a reader because of the markings on your rags. That same symbol is branded on his head. Fascinating. Also note the Book of Rights is in English. Yeah, I mean that's like that's the meta of it all, right? That's the meta of it all. You're like, of course the book of rights is in English. How else am I supposed to read it? But it's literally in English, and that's why nobody can read it, because English is in this game, or whatever language you're currently playing the game in, is in the language of readers. And so it becomes this meta thing where you, the player, are literally the reader because everything is presented to you in a language that only you can read. And what they're speaking is what evolved out of English. Yeah. Okay. Can I posit to you an idea? I can't believe they're selling this for $4. No, buy it. It's $4. Holy shit. Can I posit to you an idea here? And it's not really about Pyre. It's just a comparison. This reveal is reverse Tunic. Tunic being a game where the entire game takes place in a language that you can't read. Where this one is a game where everything takes place in a language that almost only you can read. And both of them hit it on a meta contextual level. Like, they use the meta contextuality of it to allow for that. Never heard of Tunic? Oh my god. Tunic is one of the best games. Tunic is one of the best games I've played in a long time. And one of the few games I am so happy I didn't play on stream, because I would not have been able to appreciate it at that same level. Not that I'm not appreciating this game on stream, but the level of holy fuck that Tunic got to by the end, was nuts. And also, frankly, there would have been a couple of streams that would have been me staring at runes with a booklet with Pella beside me deciphering things. Tunic is a really, really cool game. You might have seen pictures of a fox in like what looks like a Legend of Zelda outfit. You play as a little fox in a 3D isometric world, and you're exploring, and the entire game is written in this very cool symbol language. But it's a complete, you can translate the entire language. And in fact, if you want to 100% the game, you have to. And there are little things that give you context clues in English to help you piece together the language. But like, there's a whole writing system, and all the characters are different letters or vowel sounds. And if you start to learn it, you can start to read it. No word of a lie. About, I'd say 6 to 8 hours in, because Pella and I played it together. The combat is very like, it's a difficult action game. Souls-likey. It's not quite Dark Souls difficult, but it's Souls-likey. It's difficult enough. So Pella was like, I really want to play this game for the language stuff, but I don't really want to play the game part. And I'm like, I'll play the game part. And then we dove into it because Pella's a linguist and I like challenging action games. So it was a great game for the two of us to play together offline. About 6 to 8 hours into it, we had started to piece together the language to the point where we could recognize entire words just from seeing them. Like, we were having full recognition. We were like, oh, that word is that is the sword, or that is the ba. And if we couldn't, we were able to piece together what the word was with a little bit of time. And like, if we didn't, we had our notes, and we had to build all of our own notes. Like, you can look up guides that teach you how to do it. But we did it ourselves through our own blood, sweat, and tears and hard work and translating. There were nights that we played Tunic where like 2 of the 4 hours that we played Tunic were us just staring at sheets or writing on a wall and responding with like context clues we had to figure out more of the language, to read more of the things. It was amazing. Everybody needs to fucking play Tunic. Everybody needs to play that game. That game is one of the coolest games I have ever played. There were literally fingerprints on the TV for me. That is true. That is true. That is true. I hate to do it, but this reveal talked us to the next ad break. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna run the ad break, and then we're going to move forward from the reveal. Holy shit. What a fucking moment. That is an amazing moment. Goddamn. Goddamn. I will see you in a second. right. Let's do this. All right. So Wolfred can read, and that's not even the cool part.
Forbidden though the words may be.
It's gonna be weird having somebody speaking to me in English. He turns back to Hedwyn.
Grande libro d'artes.
Your reader's skills. Voltron can read, true. In case it didn't clock with you yet. Yeah, exactly. Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique. But, as I said, I'll let them do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom.
Fare todos.
Oh, fear not, my boy. It is, indeed. Plenty of time to tell you about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you could use some rest. And for that matter, so can I. If you'll excuse me. Fun fact, he refers to you as kin if you choose gender-neutral pronouns. Oh, cool. He'll refer to, say, my boy or my girl if you pick binary ones. Oh, fascinating. Same way Ruki calls you chum. Oh, he calls you chum to be gender-neutral. I like that, actually. So, once again, gender-neutral just seems fun. You get the most unique responses. Very Batman coded of him. I've heard them all, and personally, the I think I too can read my boy sounds the most condescending. Interesting. You sense your companions are exhausted from the recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it'd probably be best to take the night to recover as much as possible.
You're a good boy.
Hi, Mara. Is that our live music? It is. Mara has chosen two of her entrance themes. I guess I gotta use Headwind soon. Been a minute. Mara has to spend all those points on something. So that was... So... This was... Mara spent all those points back during the last refund. Mara still has up to 14 more entrance themes. So Mara spent those points and got all of them back. Mara is in fact too powerful. It is true. It is true. At this point, Mara could almost order 2 crowns back to back. At dawn, Volford is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods into the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Solorian Shore. You have not been to this region of the downside. Volford revealed this to be the one path through the woods into the north. And we're off. Is it Sklorian? Or is it Slorian? Like, is it just like a really hard S sound with the SC? You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in the lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Elodiel. Sklorian? Thank you, Pella. Thank you, Callow. Captain Collateral, also thank you. Mandasclorian? True, true. This is the way. This is the way. Yeah, that would be a better way to type it. You get A for effort. You'll have to make it all the way to the top. We're climbing a mountain. It's okay. I've done that in another game before. I'm good at this. In a moment of respite, Wolfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible. Am I correct? Let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject, and know only the truth of how you feel. Reach for the Summit to the Stars remix when What does freedom mean to you? Doing what you want, achieving inner peace, having no master, going where you please, to feel true love, living without fear, nothing at all. Living without fear. You told Wolfred that freedom means living without fear, and not being subject to persecution or retaliation for one's thoughts and choices. He considers your remarks for a short while. Good answer, my kin. I happen to agree. Fear takes hold in freedom's wake. But fear is a natural impulse, is it not? A common feeling we all share from time to time. A deeply rooted impulse there to aid our judgment and to spur us on to acts of courage. That's the only answer he agrees with? I don't know if I should be happy or a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. That is interesting. If not for fear, I doubt we could accomplish very much in life. And, just now, we stand upon the brink of accomplishing something vital. He turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. I personally really like that he doesn't just agree with what you say. No, I think that's fantastic. Freedom means to live life without fear, just as your reader stated. To be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. You said it, Thwomp. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, or what you choose to think, or not think. He looks out towards the distant mountains. Within the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. Diversity win. Tree Gandalf says gay rights. It's true. Wolfred did say gay rights. Also, Tree Gandalf could just be just any of the Ents, really. This tree is gay. And you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear that they shall not intervene firsthand. Wolfred is gay affectionate, and manly tender stuff is gay derogatory. True. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Yo, Stun, good to see you. How you doing? Pyre out here being like, by the way, carceral justice is bad. It's true. It's true. Hello, my salty friend. How are you doing? Long have I wished to gather such a group. That, together, you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan then is this. We free each other from the downside through the rights, and then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. The burned down remains of the old capital in the Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning to those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. Pyre said organize? It's true. In your legal system there is a crab? True. You're plotting a revolt. Just so. I'm asking a lot. Thank you for the crab rave. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. Alright, what's the vault got for you, Stun? Sadness was found. Fulford and his buddies got together in a burned out government building to plan insurrection. What a drama king. It's true. Wipe those tears, you're right. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it in my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish. Live out your remaining days here, like so many others. So if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continuing to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you are doing here, then speak now. Tears are salty after all? True. Volford pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not, but all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth. But together, you can bring it about for both yourselves and others. That is my promise. He lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Fulford turns towards the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said and plot the wagon's northward path. Does he breathe out oxygen? Apparently. Oh, wait. Because he's a true... I get it now. Yeah, I got... It took me a second, Cal, but I got there. Fulford indicates that this is the only way to reach the base of Mount Elodiel. So... I was kind of right. At least I think I'm kind of right. And that this game is doing kind of, sort of, a, no, the game, Spiritfarer. It's kind of doing a Spiritfarer, but instead of helping people pass to the other side, you're finding people for your new fucking, your new queer leftist organization to overthrow the government, which honestly I like way better. Beyond lies Mount Elodiel. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. It's also very Hades trying to get out of a place. Yeah, is everyone at the studio okay? Why are all of their games about being trapped in a hell and needing to escape? Exactly, Thwomp. Because we live in a society, true. They live in California. Draw your own conclusions. True. Supergiant is on record saying Hades would never have existed if not for Pyre. Yeah. Both thematically as well as mechanically. That makes sense. Watching the games industry from one of the few stable points will do that to you. Also true. All right, Volfred, let's talk. You're a bit of a smarmy dick, but I really respect it. Hire me, Supergiant. Supergiant, please hire Pella. I would fucking love that. There you are, my kin. There was something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Volfred stares at you rather intently, as if reaching out to you. And then... Do you know what it means to be a reader? Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this, I sense, is nascent still, mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I'd wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer then was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. Yep, I figured we weren't going to be allowed to come back. Remember, kids, if you learn to read, you get magic mind powers. They did not deceive you, by the way. There's no reason they would know themselves, other than Tariq, who shall not influence your thinking in such manners. Rather, I had expected, when at first we met, that you already knew the truth of this from having read the passage in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path towards enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. This is probably why you can understand Tizo, by the way. That makes sense. That makes sense. Dog barking woke the kitty. Aww. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Volfred breaks free from you and looks at you again. Then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you to return, if that's what you had in mind. So once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, it has no guarantees. Not for you, nor any one of us. Do you understand? There's more at stake here than your freedom alone, and besides, perhaps there's a way. You've learned in life to keep your expectations low and tempered. I understand. Little sandpaper kitty tongue. True. You understand the words of warning, yet just the same, you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve on this journey than freedom for yourself. I admire that, my kin. Then very well. Know that we have much in stake here in this anyway, much more than just a shot at going back to that Commonwealth which cast us down here to begin with. Sounds like you intend to stick around. Then we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then... He strides out of the wagon then, leaving you with your thoughts. Well... You've returned. How can I help you, if at all? What's on your mind? How very kind of you to visit me again like this, oh lovely reader. For I was just standing about, in the blackness of this void, thinking it'd be most pleasant if something were to happen for a change. There was a long period of time that this incarceration of mine failed utterly to do anything but bring me peace of mind. Not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine an upbringing among the Sisters of the Ark. The ancient band killers, trained from almost birth to carry their mission without fail. Oh geez. All the sister needed was a name and a sum of 500 soul up front. Living on the outskirts of civilization till your days all full of training which could kill you or just cripple you for life. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Through glorious battle with the scribes, or in a careless sparring session with my master? But I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first I welcomed the prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, why, I started to grow terribly bored. Did not help at all that the Nightwings of the early days were the stodgiest lot you could imagine, obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was young. Such idiots, the lot of them. But what am I saying, lovely reader? Shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then if only I could die. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something oft taken for granted, until it is taken away. So, given your mortality, let's say we get back to business here. Alright, Gilman. Are you ready to be the fastest you've ever been? You ask Sandra to administer one of the special rituals for Sir Gilman. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct, though I put little stock in him myself. Though, let us bring him forth. It is Gilman's time to suffer. Soon, Sir Gilman appears in heat of the summons. Master Reader, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? Not quite. They all feel like they're in trouble when I summon them. That's wild. That's an interesting thing that I'm noticing. They're all like, what have I done? The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Worm. You answer to me here. As you will, Your Highness. Your Highness, I like the sound of that, though flattery shall get you nowhere here. They can sense that Sandra means them pain and suffering in gym class. True. Demonstrate your competence to me then, Worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, Your Highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Oh. There we go. Same energy as when the intercom asks you specifically to come to the principal's office. True. Oh shit. I fucked up. Oh no. Oh, I used it wrong. Oh no, I used it wrong. Shit. I'm not used to the way that he attacks. No! What in the teleporting bullshit was that? Damn it. We can do it again. We can do it. Gilman's attack is funky, strong, but very different. Yeah. I'm not trying to waste my time, Worm, but the truth is that I'm here for you to waste. Do you think you can do better than that? That's how trees fight. It is cheap. We can do better. We can do better. We can do better. I will fight the trees. Gilman's trial is arguably one of the hardest, TBH. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right here. I lied. There we go. Now we fast. Come on over. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. Yeah. 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 I'm fast. Oh shit. What? That pass sucked. There we go. Simply get good? You're right. You're right. I will. Oh, shit. Fast. Fast. Huzzah! This knight prevails. I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. We did it. We did it. We Noxalast. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorcerer's test. What? By the scales of the Under King Oris. What is that you have? You received Oris scale. Ooh. Chief Physician Oralek? Yeah. Well, new thing for you. What does this do for you? Oh, he can jump farther. That is very useful. Alright, let's discuss the plan. Earlier, Volfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore we'd go free together. You may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwyn, and others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here's how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Elodiel to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. Said the scribes themselves keep watch over Scribe's Gate. The judgment of the scribes determines who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. Only the worthy pass through here, as your reader could attest, if they did not merely skim that chapter of the book. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Solium, one of Downside's celestial landmarks. The temple at the highest point in the Downside exists to honor the 8 scribes, and we'll meet our adversaries in the rites. They're to be the Tempers. Mighty Triumvirate has been the closest rival of the Nightwings, led by the demon Ignarius. A notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the rights. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once the one of the triumvirate prevails, there somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this? The same Commonwealth that says a sentence into exile is forever, despite the downside, and freedom from the downside is impossible? Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets as well. So then, that's it. We climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays. For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it should just be a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Wolford leaves the rest for you to consider what he said. You have time now for your vocations. At dawn, you shall begin the ascent of Mount Elodiel. So is the game going to be that I have to get everybody free? So we're going to have to do this 8 times the number of people? I hope the future rounds go a little quicker, because otherwise we're playing this game for a long time. You have time now for your vacations. At dawn, you shall begin the ascent of Mount Elodiel. You know roughly how long this game is. That's why I'm kind of confused. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Everybody be faster now. Though it may not have been accounting for tangents, I always do like 1.5 times the recommended time. When somebody says that, when somebody says a game is 14 hours, I assume that it's going to be like 21 for me, because I know how long I ramble. The 8 scribes who compose the book, their influence and their experience spreads through the pages through the willing reader's deepest consciousness. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within you cannot tell. Now we're fast. Faster for everybody. It's important to know who you are as a person, 100%. Speed is the most important stat in this game. I will not hear arguments to the otherwise, even if they are valid. Mount Elodiel. Can't not tangent, account for tangents, whatever. Exactly. Here before you lies Mount Elodiel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. If you want to hear arguments otherwise, I'd be delighted to offer them. Callow, you are more than welcome to offer them, but I need you to know that I am not going to respond to your well-crafted and very, very, very well thought out and accurate and valid arguments with anything other than memes, because speed is the most important stat in every game. But also, all joking aside, Callow, please share with me your thoughts. Never mind, misread the direction. Cat, you're good. I once too thought speed was the most important stat, but then I got bodied by big presence. I'm not scared about big presence. Your companions gathered around again before Wolfred, who stands tall as ever. There's some scary advanced techniques you can do with big presence. Interesting. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking. So go on, ask away. There's only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now. Don't be shy. Who first? Questions.
Canorum.
Why us?
Siempre vestamos.
Why you indeed, madam? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries on the rights. What is it that they want, you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course, and they'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities.
Queras cogiter.
Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rights. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not?
Sirindare.
But as for you, I've been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted many eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. It took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwin over there. He was tasked with seeking 2 trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon, and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free.
Civitergi transa.
Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I have reason to believe that you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rights, as you've seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up.
Deliver, Brigandes.
Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. This is important. Imposters? Yeah, we're sussy. I recognize the plucky anime protagonist energy Hedwin has, so I figured it was time to get going. It's true. Wolford's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he's willing to tell you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jodario raises her voice again.
Imperito.
Old. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know, why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? Raid! Raiders! Christy, hello? Christy, how are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. How was Sar? How are you? Everybody, hello. I'm the True Salt King. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, mostly playing games for the very first time. We are playing Pyre, and it's getting juicy. How was Sar? How was Super Animal Royale? How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. If anybody in here is not following Christy, first of all, you should fix that. Because she's amazing and funny as hell and has great taste in music. And I always have a blast when I hang out in streams. Yay, Pyre content? Hell yeah. How am I? I am good. I am sleepy. I'm a little bit lower energy than normal tonight. Because I'm still recovering from my brother's bachelor party on Tuesday. But I've got a Guar shirt and it's lovely. And the game has been amazing. I've been fucking loving it. Hey, no you. Didn't have the spoons for streaming tonight. That's super valid. Like if you're not feeling it and you need to end stream or just call it, you're like, no, not tonight. I think that's understandable. I mean, I did that yesterday. The reason why I'm streaming tonight was because I was supposed to stream yesterday, and I was like, nope, I can't do this today. I saw the Guar, glad I could come hang here. Yeah, you're always welcome. And same with all the Raiders, and same with everybody. If you do need to take a screen break, get a drink, get a snack, stretch your legs, anything like that, please do. Self-care is really important, and that goes to everybody who came in along on the raid as well. But if you want to hang, we are, for those of you who know Pyre things, we are about to do the final rite, but I don't think we're near the end of the game, if that makes any sense. I got into a motorcycle accident earlier this week. Holy shit. You're okay? Okay. Turns out I'm still low energy for now. Yeah, I mean, an accident's gonna fuck you up. That messes with you. Like, it's not just physically, right? That messes with you mentally and emotionally, right? I'm really glad to hear you're okay. And I hope your motorcycle or the motorcycle you're riding, if you were riding it or if it was somebody else's, is gonna be okay as well. I hope everything involved is as least damaged as possible. It was wild, but nothing broken or anything. Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. That's so scary, and I'm really glad to hear you're safe. So we're currently having some exposition. So bike is somehow not damaged. Neither is my friend. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm really glad that everybody is uninjured. Thwomp is also happy that everyone is uninjured. We're gonna get back to it. We're doing a little bit of exposition before the final right. And I appreciate so much that you're here. We're so very lucky. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thwomp. It's true. It's true. Accidents are scary as hell. Give yourself time to recover. It's true. When Pella and I had our car accident in August, like, we were okay, but it was really scary, and I think, you know, it hit us for a while. And it hits you in ways that you don't think about until much later. So, like, be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself, and you know, be kind. It messes with you? Of course it does. It's scary. It's absolutely terrifying. All right, let's do this. You guys are the best. You're the best. I appreciate you bringing the community here. Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? On a blooded moon at the fall of Solium, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free. The anointed champion shall then plunge into the shimmer pool and return in glory. The Book of Rites. Aha, I see. Ah, I see. Well, that is simple, really, madam. You are chosen, you are qualified, I should say, because, as the expressions goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. Son of a bitch, there's 8 of us. Our party is 8 people, isn't it? I haven't actually been bothering with counting. Okay. We got the 3. We have Tizo. We have Bay. 1, 2, 3. Tizo, Bay. Gilfred. Gilfred, that's a new ship. True. Gilman. I guess maybe Wolfred? But Wolfred's a reader, and the readers can't go. Are we missing an 8th? Will we find an 8th? Will the reader get to be the 8th? Yeah, we're currently 7, not 8. How interesting. Since you specifically can't participate directly in the rites, but can Wolfred? The close-up, I love it. Listen, sometimes we need to have dramatic zooms. I'm just gonna, it's true. Yeah, that's the correct answer, Callow. The triumvirates have have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today. The accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged.
Renan Noxalas.
That group they called the Nightwings. Hell yeah. Interesting. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up?
Cariblarius.
Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right then? Participation is all that matters? Not so, madam. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. Oh. I feel like I had a dream where I met Nightwing, the Batman character, and kept saying Noxalis at him, and he was very confused. That's really funny. So that's why it's okay if you lose. You still gain knowledge, but you will hit enlightenment faster, and therefore people can go free faster as long as you keep winning. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites, nor do not prevail on them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on, with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. So literally nobody else can go free as long as the Nightwings don't exist? So there always has to be someone to stay behind to keep the Nightwings alive so that other people can go free. This political judicial system seems very normal. Yeah. Yeah. Because if the Nightwings don't continue to replenish their group, and there aren't enough people to conduct the rites, then nobody can gain enlightenment because it only matters if the Nightwings are there. Wild. Everything is A-okay, and Bossing say, that's wild. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter. I hate when French words get used in English like that because it breaks my brain. Pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Emperor's Ascent. Pei believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here. It is a lone world. Made up fantasy gobbledygook? Fine. French? Unacceptable. Uh-huh. Let's find some shit. Using French is kind of gauche. Unless you're Antois about it. True. The only gauche I like is fist. Not always, but ever so often it's just smack. It's true. You joined Pamath on her brief expedition to find anything of value dropped by those who tried to scale the mountain but did not succeed. Wait, I shall be joining you. What? Now I get 2 chaperones? But sure, I'm game, whatever you wingless are into. Be silent, little bird, and fetch those trinkets and be done. Supergiant's first game is very subtly about colonialism until it isn't being subtle. True. My, so full of bitterness. You really ought to make the most of these last precious moments that we share. And you ought to not mince your words. Oh, please. We all know you're going to be the first one out of here. So why not quit your constant frowning for a change? I, the first one out of here? Of course. It's plain the others pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us, by far. Besides maybe that Wolfred, though he seems plenty happy here making his speeches. How dare you? How dare you to presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Though, if by some coincidence you do end up selected for the honor, I just want you to know something. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do hope we shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way you shall be free, of me at least, and I, in turn, shan't have to suffer any longer your hideous attitude toward me and everything. At that, you intervene. Jadariel's eyes burn with fury, but then she calms herself. I shall see you at the wagon, reader. Pamitha scoffs as Jadariel storms off. I swear, that one. Well, moving on. There's something sparkling down here. Be right back. She swoops out of sight, leaving you alone there on the mountain. Pamitha soon returns with something that lay long forgotten in the rocks below. You sense a luminous idol. After grasping the orb, the bear instantly recovers all stamina. Ooh. That feels useful. Here you go, Hedwin. That was way worse than the one I got. Ooh. Yeah, that was rough. Orb. Ponder the orb. You and Hedwin walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers, as Jody would say, no sign of anything at all. You sense something is troubling him. The fight was way less serious? Interesting. Oh, that. It's just... I've just been giving lots of thought to everything that Volford's told us. In another couple days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We could earn our way back one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This might be a part of Volford's plan, but we got here thanks to you, and even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Volford has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing at the rites and be stuck down here together, just like this. The two of you walk on in silence for a time. When you last return to the wagon, Hedwin turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. Hope likewise for the best. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway of carved stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together much how we act as a single. With a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq? It is. Greetings, Celeste. Hey! Hi, Celeste. She watches over Scribe's Gate and seems to be connected to the lone minstrel and the rites. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. Seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. What is a mountain without Celeste? It's true. Well then, let us make this quick. She gestures toward the rest of you. Now, each of you, in turn, state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Hedwin the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with the one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. Did someone say Celeste? Yep. Her name is Celeste. I'm regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here. I guess with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home.
Ma sempre a tale.
I am Captain Chadariel. I do not truly know as yet what I'm seeking here. Oh, my name is Bay, and I'm here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Skreek. Tizo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion, at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Pamatha Thane. I'm only here because my sister's here. Is Headwind's line different because you already unlocked his backstory? Interesting. I don't know. Then, as Volford steps for us, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You're not clad in the raiments any longer. But I know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others.
I was over on the bench!
Christy, enjoy your movie. Thank you so much for raiding. I appreciate it. My name is Volford Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. State who you are to Scribe's Gate. You're just a crippled scholar, an old farmhand. You are a war orphan. You do not know who you are. I feel like I need to be a war orphan. So many of my characters end up being war orphans. But Twitch is about to run ads for me in 20 seconds, and I don't want the rest of this very important stuff to be skipped. So we're going to give our choice in a second. So I will see you all in just a minute. We will give our choice to make sure that nobody misses anything important. See you in a sec. All right, it's time. Let's tell our story. We're gonna be a war orphan, just like Sinestra in Mass Effect. In many ways, you were an outcast from the start, and suffered through your youth, never experiencing a parent's guidance. Your exile was maybe something of a blessing, and it ultimately led you here. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. State also what you truly seek to traverse Scribe's Gate. I want to help my friends. Companions you have met here who have helped you to survive and to find kinship in the downside, your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That's all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves you all by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq? Aye, Celeste? Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. They have history. Those two have history. Ooh. From atop Mount Elodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousands of leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. At this point, I think Loriga means scribes. Ah. Page revealed, the mercy shown. In the words of Golgothanian Master General, the imp Haub and I, we helped to save my emperor. And when the danger did subside, my Emperor Solium Mur, he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You too now are an exile of the downside, and all the days which I have left, I could never repay the mercy you have shown me. If I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Oh, that's interesting, Captain. I like the implication that Falcon Ron is enlightened enough to not only pass Scribe's Gate, but to get here before you. Yet Falcon Ron is, like, the most enlightened, exactly as Cal said. Tadariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiments. Headwind soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? None, as of yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I'm certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what did I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Ruki. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there, for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people, if one of us gets out. That's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. Falcon Ron has escaped the cycle, actually, and only stays amongst others to provide his kindly services. He's only down... Yeah, he actually could have left any time, but he likes having no competition down here. It's better for him as a capitalist. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Edwin slams his fist against the wall. No, Not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other. Each of us, the four of us, we're all getting out of here. He's not trapped in the downside with you. You're trapped in there with him. I care about the others too. I do. But we've been here from the start, and I want you to know my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, it's great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Enlightenment. Capital. Yeah, so much to think about. True, cat. Jadario turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn. And Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Here come 3 companions, each gained 1 hope for the liberation rite. Steel yourself in turn. Yup, it definitely does want me to bring, like, the OG3 for this, doesn't it? It really wants me to bring the OG3 for this first round. I had to retype it like 3 times. Homophobic. True. We got a new trinket. Yeah, this one. This one. From the shore. New trinket obtained. Air conditioning. True. You've returned, have you? What is it you require? What's up? This place, where you currently reside, it must be Mount Elodiel, is it not? This is where those blasted scribes decided what to do with me. I had already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon Solium Mur. I did not anticipate his retinue, you see. They took me and some of my Beyonders alive, though I do not expect to see a certain account of that in their good book. Whether it was for mercy or for spite, I never became certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion for eternity would eventually have taught me some respect for them, but no, not yet. Not yet. I do not mean that, really. The scribes did spare my life. Were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped. Then enjoy your company, oh lovely reader. Now, having met my quota of blaspheming for the time, I do think it's best we resume the normal sort of business between us, if there's any to speak of. And good hunting at the precipice. May you soon rid the downside of some useless idiot. Take care, Sandra. Psst. Hey guys, just so you're all aware and all, I know how come you're here. How come you went all the way up here? Oh, I know, all right. You're here because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there, an awful lot. Oh, that's useful. Falcon Ron definitely knows everything. Any adversaries to banished by the bear take 1. Ooh, that's useful. I really want the lunar glass. But I also feel like I need to get a whole bunch of cocaine here. Damn it. I don't know what to do here. This idol feels really useful. Falcon Ron knows all. It's true. See, I'm starting to get special items for people, though, so, like, I don't know if I need the Lunar Glass so much as being able to power up the special items for people. Now that I have 3 people's special talismans. Falcon Ron knew you'd have 199 gold and price the Lunar Glass such so that you can become enlightened in your struggle to decide what to do. It's true. It's working. It's working. And I think the enlightenment is the realization that I don't actually need the Lunar Glass when I can just power up the other items that are specific for each person. So, be seeing you guys. So wait, are his eye stalks his eyes? Does he have 4 eyes? Or is his actual eyes actually his nostrils or something? Good question. Got enlightenment issues? You should do cocaine about it. True. Ring the bell before you go bother Ruki. Oh my god. Is this like a one-use item? Oh, after grasping the orb, I got it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do it. Commence the liberation rite. Here at the summit of Mount Elodiel, one among you may finally go free if you prevail. Grab the bell, ring it. Bully Ruki. I'm not bullying Ruki. I don't want to. I found out what it does once. I don't want to do it again. Is everyone prepared, Hedwin? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers and the Rights this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It's as simple as that. Cat bit me. Oh no. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await such our next opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. Volfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. The plan's current probability of success, 19%. Oh. Fascinating that it shows us that. We shall look ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. Banger. You have discovered the best mechanic in this game, obsessively checking the plan to see if it's gone up by a few percentage points. It's time to take great strides along the path. Your story shall continue regardless of the outcome of this journey, right? But you must see it through.
Passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Took a screenshot of this area and made it my desktop backroom. That is valid as hell, Callow. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. I love the ritual of this. I appreciate a narrative that knows the value of a good ritual. Yup. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look what we got here. The damned Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. Look at this guy. Look at this Elvis-looking motherfucker. Takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates to Dariel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages, not in these damned robes. Dodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she goes to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Dodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha, I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once you put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now, come on! Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. No one's slick as Ignarius, as quick as Ignarius, true. No one is quite a fucking arrogant dick like Ignarius. He's a bit of a fuckboy here, but I like him. That's fair, Cal. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? Lone Minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Who can I choose?
Who most deserves their freedom?
Woof. Oh, wow. It's your top 3 most used characters. Yep, I'm learning my hubris here. That is a mean thing for this game to do, but it makes perfect sense. I have to give up one of my favorite characters to play as if I win. This choice right here, this is why I dragged others into playing Pyre. So like as several as I have. Yeah, this sucks. Who deserves their freedom? Choose, reader. Not gonna lie, I'm being very pragmatic about this in my head. Because I'm gonna get every single one of these motherfuckers free. But I need to keep my best players for the rest of this. So I like Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
Has this knight at last regained his honor? Let us now find out. The Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this year's liberation rite. Should the Night Wings prevail, the one called Sir Gilman shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignaria shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now who among the Night Wings shall complete your triumvirate and to strive alongside Sir Gilman and see his return to glory?
Who shall lend him support? Hedwig.
Sounds good. Now let's bring Gilman home. You picked Hedwin, so it's gonna be super cool. Hedwin didn't even qualify for me. We send Ruki first. That's a valid. I almost chose Ruki, but I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna need Ruki to be clutch for me for a while. I sent Jody first. True. Out of fully pragmatic reasons. I suck at playing her. That's fair. Yeah, sure. No pressure, right, chum?
It is done.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Night Wings. So I guess you want to learn Gilman's backstory and complete his character arc, you have to play the game again. It's true. It's true. That was the other reason I wanted to know, of the 3 characters I could choose from, Gilman I was cool with not learning about. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you prepared? Are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then let us all begin. Nightwing's been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me.
Commence.
I knew there was going to be music. Of course there's going to be lyrics. They had to have a duet song. Surprise, it's Ashley Barrett. Yep. Actually, it's Tariq Celeste. Yeah, it's true. Fast. You good-for-nothing Nightwings. Skip on us for years and years, then show up and all of a sudden it's like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At this at least, but now the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Moira. I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings, let's see you keep this up. Oh, that's spicy that you can read his thoughts while you're fighting. So you learn why he's actually fighting. You get to see through the posturizing. Free yourself, buddy. Damn it.
If I were that one, I'd be rather angry. And there it is.
Done.
Last. The Nightwings proved their worth.
Flawless run.
As for their adversaries, they did not.
Goodbye, Sir Gilman. It's been an honor.
Ends the liberation rite.
It's been an honor.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
That's a hell of a shot. Ugh, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings. Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you're not going to be so lucky. Yo, Darth, welcome in. Sir Gilman stares at nothing in particular. You sense he's still taking in what has transpired and what it means for him. He has regained his freedom and a liberation right. So then, this night, he is to be free? He is to be free? Nay, but that would mean... Why, that would mean his honor is restored. One cannot go back unto our commonwealth by any other means. This knight's exile was self-wrought, his disgrace profound, that he has been entombed under the eye of the Underking for all of his noble comrades. He begins to grow very emotional then. This knight loves you all. Wait, he put himself in exile? Interesting. He loves you all, that you would strive for him and let him join your noble quest. This knight does not feel as though he's deserving of this outcome, yet the result appears inarguable. Even now, this knight is drawn into the Shimmer Pool. Seldom seen celestial phenomena linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Thus, beneath a blooded moon, the Sclorian waters rise but for a moment, only to fall again. Scub from a Stars game they lost. I'm sorry, Darth. Therefore, know this, beloved friends. This knight shall ever strive on your behalf there in the Commonwealth. Though his honor may have been restored, his journey now only truly begins. And so, good friends of the Nightwings, this knight must now bid you farewell. However, the bonds we formed together shan't be broken by mere distance, nay. Strive on, good friends. Strive on. Bye, Sir Gelman. You can still hear Sir Gelman as he vanishes into the Shimmer Pool. If this lowly knight could achieve such glory, surely can you all. For now, farewell, farewell. Sir Gelman has earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Sir Gilman. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Well, guess we got to do that again. It looks like a little sperm. True. Used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all this is really their doing, isn't it? While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies will move with and pass the orb more quickly. Ooh.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Liberation writes that your exiles or your adversaries return to freedom. Look to the stars for the next such opportunity. Your victory over the Tempers and the Liberation Rite. You return to your wagon and decide how to proceed from here. Hard to believe Sir Gilman's gone. So since you never saw it, one of Sir Gilman's masteries is that he can stun everyone, including himself. That's very funny, actually. Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Gilman again if we persevere. Our journey has now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that. Reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Elodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Sir Gilman as you look towards the heavens. Seek now your destination. Back down to the beginning we go. You search and search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. Oh. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. As the book foretells, this is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here that we'll travel to at dawn, and when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. If Gilman's the only one up, being able to crowd control everyone to buy time for allies to respond is extremely useful. Oh, that's true, Callow. Oh, his shield's still here. Sir Gilman's status, liberated. Certificate of knighthood in the Commonwealth, he did not want it anymore. Damn. Well, the question is, what does the game look like now that we are in this part? And that's something we're going to have to find out another night, because this is where we're calling it for tonight. All right. Good stream tonight, thank you. This was awesome. This was awesome. Very, very, very fascinating game. I'm very curious to see where the story goes from here. Buy Pyre, it's only $4. It's true. Now, before we do anything, so I'll be back to stream again tomorrow. We're back at it again tomorrow. And we're playing Sovereign Syndicate tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. But we need to go raid somebody. And tonight is a very special friend's 3-year anniversary on stream. And that is Polly Mune. She's doing a big subathon. And she's gonna be going for at least another 8.5 hours because she's doing a subathon. Raid, but I just got here. I'm sorry, Mario. It's time. Weekend stream on Saturday. There will not be a stream on Saturday. There might not be a weekend stream, sadly. Saturday, I have plans pretty much all day, and then I also have plans on Sunday. So, more likely than not, there isn't going to be a stream this weekend. I wanted to watch Fantasy Sports Ball. Well, you can always watch the VOD, or if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see all of my VODs there every time we go live. Also, Mario, you're so hot, brother. So we will be streaming tomorrow. We might not be streaming this weekend. I'm gonna try to squeeze one in. Like I said, for the month of March is very, very chaotic for me, so I do apologize. Streams are going to be in hey Saul, how much does it cost to sub to my YouTube? 0. It's actually completely free. It is 100% free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is true. That is true. What do you say? Sounds like an absolute steal. It is an absolute steal. It is an absolute steal. And you know, why not? Just like Heaven's Word. You're right. Just like Heaven's Word, which we'll play at another time. Unfortunately, not this weekend. Like I said, I do apologize. My streams for the month of March are going to be very, very, very inconsistent. And in fact, like next week I'm streaming, but the week after I won't be streaming at all. Because I'm going to 3 concerts and then Boston in a week by accident, because I accidentally ADHD'd an entire week of March. So I won't be able to stream that week. But next week I'm streaming. Oh, it's okay. It's almost like live. Yeah, it happens sometimes. But we will be back tomorrow. For now, we're going to raid into Polly. Polly's actually playing an old Yu-Gi-Oh game right now, which is kind of hilarious. She's playing basically any PS1 or PS2 games based off of subs and stuff, and it looks very fun. But more importantly, go give Polly a bunch of love for having been doing this on Twitch for 3 years. As you know, we just celebrated 3 years, and it's a big achievement to be here for that long on here and still love it and still enjoy doing it and still have a grand time with it. So let's go give some love to Polly. I will see you all tomorrow night for some Sovereign Syndicate. This has been really, really fun. Y'all are the best, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.